Hi team, this is your home training program for the DW8 week challenge. Now, I've designed 3 days for you and there's going to be 3 separate videos. Today's video is day 1 and you're going to have 3 sets of 2 movements to do. The first one is a horizontal row and a reverse lunge. The horizontal row looks like this. You need a band. You can buy one of these from Sun, Sand and Sport. The stronger you are, get a stronger band. If you're not as strong, a little bit weaker. Find a vertical object, like so. If you don't have a netball post in your house, you can use the table leg or even a door handle. Just make sure it doesn't bounce back and hit you in the face. So if you're going to use your table leg, hands out in front, drop shoulders, draw elbows into the side of your waist. You're doing 10 to 12 reps. If it's a little bit too easy, take yourself further back. Once you have done your horizontal row, you're then going into a reverse lunge. You're going to be doing 10 to 12 on each leg. You're stepping backwards with your leg and then stepping forwards. I want you to do 10 to 12 on the same leg, then swap to the other side. And then swap to the other side. Lovely. You can pause the video there, go and do, that's A1 and A2, and then when you finish that, we'll go on to B1 and B2. Okay, so your next 2 exercises is going to be an elevated push-up with an elevated glute bridge. A table is a perfect height for this, or you've got a bar's a good height as well. Make sure it doesn't move though. A lot of people make the mistake that when they put their hands on, they try and push the object in that direction. Instead, I want you to think about keeping the weight on top and having the weight on the ball of your feet. From here, travel down, make contact with your diaphragm, elbows into the waist. Lovely. You're going to be doing 5 to 15 of those. I've put such a big range because it really depends on what object you've got at home and your ability level. You're going to pair that movement up with an elevated glute bridge. You don't need anything fancy, you just need a mat and a chair. Similar to the push-up, you can have your feet to the edge here, but if you push in that direction, the chair is going to move. So you need to bring your weight up on top of it, or heels in this position. Flatten the lower back to the ground, okay? Push elbows into the ground and drive the hips up. One common mistake I always see is when people come up, they extend with their spine, and that tends to make the belly bulge. Instead, tuck the tail under, and you should see your stomach flatten off. You're going to be doing 3 rounds of that, like you did for A1 and A2. You can pause the video now, go and do those movements, and then go on to C. And your last 2 movements, C1, C2, are going to be some plank taps and an X-band walk. So the plank taps are working your core. You're going to come down into a plank on your hands. I'll go this way. Okay. And from here, you're going to lift one hand up and tap the opposite shoulder. As you do this, we want minimal hip movement. You have 20 taps, that's 10 on each shoulder. You're pairing that movement up with an X-band walk. This is going to work the outside of your glutes. Step onto the band, okay? Grab opposite hands and pull it up. It looks like an X, okay? From here, stick your bum back and you're taking steps in that direction. One of the mistakes people make is that when they step, the band shortens, where they take us to a smaller step and then the band gets all caught up. So keep even pressure on the hands, keep even pressure to the outside of the band. That's day 1. I'm going to have day 2 and day 3 in other videos for you. Thank you for watching and enjoy.